Whether you're looking to create a budget that actually works, save more money each month, or get out of debt faster, I've got you covered. We'll walk through practical steps you can start implementing right now to take charge of your financial future. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll have a clear plan to make your money work for you, and you'll feel more confident about your financial decisions. So, let's jump right in and get started. Everyone sooner or later will need to know and understand how money works. The price of ignorance can be extremely costly. As a financial advisor, I remember visiting a new client who was just drowning under debts. He made good money, but didn't understand that it's not how much you make, it's how much you keep. He was able to consolidate his debts into a single manageable monthly payment, and shortly after, was able to purchase his first house. Here's why managing your personal finances matters. Taking control of your personal finances is crucial for achieving financial stability and independence. Proper financial management helps you in the following 4 ways. First, it reduces stress and anxiety about money. Next, you can save for future goals, such as buying a home, traveling, or retirement. Next, you will avoid debt and improve your credit score. And finally, be able to make informed financial decisions and plan for emergencies. I am sure we have all come across people who just seem to do all the right things. They know how to manage their finances so well, and you look, and they don't seem to have great jobs. So you discover, it's not necessarily about income. So, my inquiry mind wants to know, how do they do it? Well, before I share with you some of their secrets, and how you too will be able to manage your finances, we need to look at some of the fundamentals of wealth management. I promise you, this will not be boring. We will briefly break down the 4 basic wealth building habits, and later we will make some practical applications on some of their key features which largely impact one's financial health. So, building wealth typically involves strategies that focus on 1. Generating income, 2. Invest wisely, 3. Save consistently, and finally 4. Manage your expenses effectively. We will spend most of our time on number 4 because for most people, making money is not so much as a problem, it's keeping it. Let's examine these one at a time. 1. Increase your income. One way to do this is through career advancement. Seek promotions. Another is for side hustles like to start a business on the side. 2. Invest wisely, like investing your money in the stock market, real estate. Invest in rental properties or real estate investment. 3. Save consistently. Develop a habit of saving a portion of your income regularly. Set up automatic transfers to savings and investment accounts to ensure consistent contributions. Next, build and maintain an emergency fund to cover unexpected expenses, preventing the need to dip into investments. Aim to save 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses in a liquid account. 4. Cash flow management. Create and adhere to a budget to ensure that expenses are controlled and savings are maximized. Next, regularly track cash flow to identify trends, anticipate shortfalls, and make necessary adjustments. Next, manage your expenses and debt by reducing unnecessary spending. You will also want to pay off high-interest debt first, like credit cards, to reduce interest payments. Now that we have the fundamentals out of the way, let's focus on item number 4, cash flow management, because it will likely have the largest impact in your financial health. Cash flow represents the net amount of cash being transferred in and out of your accounts, and it is a crucial indicator of financial health. So you ask, how do we direct cash flow? When we say direct cash flow, there are a couple of stoppers we put up along the way. That's where you're telling your cash flow where to go. For instance, as soon as you get your income, what's one of the first stoppers that should be in place? Have you heard that term, pay you first? So the first thing we will want to do is to put money in your savings. For some people, this is a really tough concept to get around, but it's very important that you do that, because by doing that, you're telling yourself how important you are. As well, you're giving your cash another great place to stop. Within the cash flow discipline, we saw budgeting. Let's expand this a little. Budgeting. It is recommended that we save 20% of our income. For many people, saving 20% would be very hard, but you have to look at your overall finances, because doing something is better than doing nothing. It's about creating a habit. Create a budget. Create a budget to track your income and expenses. Use the 50-30-20 rule: 50% for needs, 30% for wants, and 20% for savings and debt repayment. This may be challenging, but you can definitely get there. If you are only using 50% of your income to sustain your lifestyle, what are you doing with the other 50%? For most people, they are told, if they want to buy a car, that would take about 30% of their income. Or if they want to buy a house, your debt-to-income ratio needs to be 40 or 50%. For most of us, this would mean living below your means. That is the reason we need to start saving, managing expenses and debt. Let's talk about getting out of debt in more detail. It's a good idea to physically look at your credit card statement and examine what you are actually swiping this card for. Are you swiping this card for things that have no value at all? For instance, if I know I'm going to take a vacation in the summer, I can just swipe it, or I can save up and just pay for the vacation. If I swipe to pay for my vacation, when I come back, what do I have as value concerning that vacation? Who is going to buy my pictures from me? So, although I had a great time, it's not a financial asset. That's what we call red debt. It needs to stop immediately. Then we go on yellow debt, where we be using credit to debt for the purchase of something that is an asset but does not generate you income. Such as the home you live in. The car you drive, it's a depreciating asset. So these are examples of using debt to generating assets, but you want to be careful when you do it. Then there is green debt. Using credit to debt, because you can actually purchase things like stocks with debt. It's called a margin account. Or you can purchase a rental property with debt. But in those situations again, you want to be careful, because you want the cost of the debt to be less than the income that is generating. You want to make more money from the income than what the debt is costing you. Red, yellow, and green debts are categories that help individuals understand and manage their debts based on their potential impact on financial health. In a practical way, we use red, yellow, and green colors so that we can easily see and prioritize repayment strategies. Now, every time you look at your bank account, think of all of the things that you own and owe. Think about a stoplight, and color code your debt. Take out 3 markers and open your bank account. Write down all your debts. Mark them red, yellow, or green, based on what we just saw. In that way, you know anything red, you need to stop immediately because it is bad debt. By understanding and categorizing your debts, you can prioritize repayment strategies, reduce financial risks, and work towards building a stronger financial foundation. Earlier I mentioned about why some people are very successful financially. Here are the findings. Financially successful individuals often have 4 specific financial habits that contribute to their financial success. Here is a quick summary of the top 4 key habits. 1. Living below their means. The secret? Wealthy people often live below their means, spending less than they earn despite their high income. How they do it? They avoid lifestyle inflation by not upgrading their lifestyle every time they get a raise or earn more. 2. Consistent investing. The secret? Wealthy individuals consistently invest their money, allowing it to grow over time. How they do it? They invest in diverse asset classes such as stocks, bonds, real estate, and businesses. 3. Automating finances. The secret? By automating their finances, which helps ensure that saving and investing happen consistently without effort. How? They set up automatic transfers to savings and investment accounts. 4. Maintaining multiple income streams. The secret? Wealthy individuals often have multiple streams of income, reducing reliance on a single source. How they do it? They invest in income-generating assets like rental properties, dividends, and businesses. So there you have it. So, we too can cultivate a mindset and lifestyle conducive to building and maintaining wealth. Consistency, discipline, and a long-term perspective are key to achieving financial success. Summary: integrating these strategies, set clear financial goals, define what you want to achieve financially. For example, buying a house or planning for retirement, you need to create a plan to reach those goals. Secondly, you need to continue to learn. Stay informed about personal finance, investment strategies, and market trends. This knowledge can help you make better financial decisions. And lastly, have regular reviews. Periodically review and adjust your financial plan to ensure you are on track to meet your goals and adapt to any changes in your financial situation or market conditions. About every 6 months, pull up all of our bank accounts and just go through and analyze them for anything that I call a leakage. Check for any mysterious activities in your account, or see if there are items that can be eliminated. By combining these 3 approaches, earning more, saving and investing wisely, and managing expenses and debt, you can build a solid foundation for long-term wealth accumulation.